Which, you know what, I'm not that mad about. It defeats the whole fucking purpose. Because then I'm like, well, now, like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, we grew up on the internet. Our brains have been rotting since we were fucking born. And I blame that on the economy. What am I complaining about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about the freaking...
Snowfall in your face, hopscotch in the rain. I seen another side. Young, dumb, hard to say. I won't win a grave. Who thought that love would die?
Okay. I'm starting this in hopes of no one in my real life will see this. But I don't know. I'm bored. And I want to just commentate on stuff and be able to yap. Just yap. And since I don't have a microphone, I'm gonna pretend that this is my microphone. Occasionally. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, part of me really wants to do like commentary videos on just like anything that's going on in our culture, American culture, Gen Z culture, millennial culture, zillennial culture, as you can say. I think like literally anybody who's like born like between like, okay, what is it, 97 to 02, aren't we like this kind of like, oh, we don't fit in with Gen Z and we don't fit in with millennials. Where do we fit in? Oh, let's call ourselves zillennials. Which, you know what, I'm not that mad about. I think it's cool that we have our own little niche. Cause like life is just moving way too fucking fast and it's kind of weird. Kind of surreal. I genuinely don't know.
You know.
So yeah, anyway, so what was I saying? Right. I don't know if I want to do like vlog style videos or like just like commentary videos. Because genuinely, I just want to talk about things that I feel like if I talk about it with other people, they're like, okay, insert the guy who's like, okay, like. Did I just say the guy as if it's not, as if we don't know it's Tyler the Creator? Wow.
Okay.
That's how I feel like people will react to me, so that's that. So yeah, I have some ideas of like what I want to do in terms of commentary, and I just want to also, I've been like, okay, literally like last year, like I went to Europe alone because I wanted to go to Amsterdam for my birthday. So I like I started in like Edinburgh, which I miss so much. And then I traveled down to London, and then I flew to Amsterdam, and then I flew to Copenhagen. And I'm mad at myself because I didn't properly like document it. Like all I did was take photos, and I took a couple videos here and there, but you know, like for Instagram, like it wasn't like. Also, I went to Singapore before that, and like, are you kidding me? Like, I didn't document that. I didn't like make it into like a little like fun like vloggy thing. Like, that's ass. So yeah, and I'm going on a bunch of trips. Like, well, I'm gonna make myself. Like, I just want to be excited again. I'm trying to find this like spark and aesthetic and romanticizing life again. And yeah, so this is just me saying that, my authentic self. this will be fun. I think this will be good for me. I think it's something to get out of my head, because genuinely these past, like I have so many things to be grateful for, right? And yet there's like something in me that's like, well, why am I not like satisfied, right? Like that's like, there's always something next, which is exciting, but it's also like, why can't I just be happy with what I have and enjoy it while it lasts? And I feel like that's like been my whole life. It's just been like go 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 go, and it's like I've never ever felt like I was in the moment. I've always felt like I was depersonalizing and just like, and then I catch myself like a bunch of times be like, Tiffany, just be in the moment, like enjoy this right now. And then I'm like, and then all I can think about is like, oh, I need to enjoy this moment, it defeats the whole fucking purpose, because then I'm like, well, now I can't enjoy the moment because I have to think about enjoying the moment. Like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, it should just come natural. It should just be like, okay, I'm enjoying the moment now, like this is cool. I don't know, it feels bleh. And I feel like also, okay, let's be vulnerable for a little bit. I feel like if I do these videos, I'm gonna start like taking care of myself better. Cause like right now, like, I don't know, like literally the past, like, I keep saying literally a lot, like what the fuck is wrong with me? But like, and I keep saying like, it reminds me of like high school and middle school when they would be like, oh, don't say like, don't say literally. You guys need to learn how to not use like filler words like and like literally. And then we had to do like exercises where we were like, bro, put a like counter, like of like how many times you said like, and you counted it, and then we'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe that I said it that many times. Like I genuinely didn't know that because it was like a sign of like, oh, you guys can't like make coherent thoughts. And that's like, that's all of us millennials, guys. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, we grew up on the internet. Our brains have been rotting since we were fucking born. Like, so yeah, that's pretty much like, what else was I talking about? There was something else that I was talking about, and what was I talking about? Hello? So yeah, okay, so damn, is the like counter still going? Because it should be. We'll have a like one and a literally. So, welcome to this journey that I'm about to embark. We're all, whoever's in our 20s, we're just like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And then it's like, I can't do anything at all. How am I supposed to live alone? I genuinely feel like I can't do it. I can't be this independent girl that I thought I was gonna be growing up. Well, let's be fair. Let's be so for real right now. I feel like half of us thought that we would be dead by now. I just couldn't see what life was like past like 17 years old. Like, what is that? I mean, like, I can hold myself accountable. I can do that, and I can do it. See, this is like literally my brain going like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can. I'm 23. Just do it. And then the other part of me, when I'm like laying down my bed. Like, I can't do anything. I literally don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing with my life? Like, and I blame that on the economy. I blame it on New York being too expensive and my expectations being way too fucking high. Cause like I've had that. I've had like friends tell me like, oh, genuinely, like if you want to live in New York, you kind of have to lower your living standards. And it's like, okay, do I value quality or do I value convenience? I mean, like I live in like downtown Jersey, right? It's like New York is right there. What am I complaining about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm complaining about. I'm complaining about the freaking PATH train. I hate that shit. And then like you go out, it's like 2 a.m. and then you want to go home and you can't. You get to the PATH and then what? What? Oh, it's a 40-minute wait. Oh my god, I just missed the fucking train and now I have to wait 40 minutes. And then at some point, like, I mean, thankfully I have like friends who would be like opening arms of like, oh, just stay here, it'll be fine. And then I'd leave in the morning. But it's like, I wonder if you heard it, if you can hear all that. But yeah, like, I wonder, like, okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate staying over my friend's place, and like I get it, we're in our 20s, we can do whatever the fuck we want, but I'm getting to the point of like sleeping in someone else's couch and someone else's bed is like, it's fine, but it's also like, I want to be in my bed. I want my space. I want my time. And I also think that's part of like that's seriously stemming from the fact that like I am literally the oldest child, right? So I've grown up with just loud chaos in my house because my little siblings are like running around the house and I gotta take care of them, right? I gotta be the third parent, right? And we're all 6 years apart. So I've literally experienced every stage of like being a mother, right? So like I'm literally like, what the amount of times that I have been walking around with my little sisters and they'd be like, oh, you look kind of young to be a mother. And I'm like, yeah, I am, because I'm not their mother. I'm like 16 years old, walking around with my 10-year-old sister, and they're like, how old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? What daughter? What daughter? And then not even that. Okay, fine, I'm not walking with the 10-year-old. I'm walking with the, hold on, what's math? I'm walking with the 4-year-old. And they're, yeah, like in the stroller. Oh, how old is your daughter? Bitch, I ain't no teenage mother out here. I'm not one of those like teenage moms from those like TMZ, not TMZ, but those those shows that I'm talking about where they like they brain not functioning. They like film these teenage mothers going through whatever and like whatever. Anyways, that's besides the point. So where was I going with this? What I was going with this is, yeah, part of it feels like I am the oldest. I have never been alone. Right, so I've never been alone. And now I'm at the point in my life where I want to be alone. I want to be independent. I want to take care of myself. I want to be able to count on only me. And like I can in other aspects, but it's like, it's different because it's like I'm still living at home. right? Because I can't afford living in the places that I want to live. Like, what do I look like paying, like, here's the problem with me, is that I want to live in, like, a luxury building. Like, I can afford a small studio in New York, but it's not going to be a luxury building. And this is where, like, my like, what's the word? My, like, expectations need to be lowered. My standards are way too high. But like, it's pissing me off because, like, a luxury building in New York is like 4,000, 5,000 for like a studio, right? And it's like, but then a luxury building in LA is like 2,000, 2,300. One bedroom, not even a studio. So then it's like, well, what am I doing living in New York? What am I doing trying to, like, live here? See, this is what I'm saying. I should be so thankful in my life. I should be so happy. I should be so satisfied. And yet, I am not. Why? Why is that? And part of the reason is because I think it's because I don't live alone. But then, like, then what? You also got to think about it like that. Like, it's like, okay, I live alone. There's going to be a new problem. There's always going to be a new problem. You will never be satisfied. That is genuinely what I think life is like. Is you're always just going to be searching for this thing that you don't know what you even want. You don't. You will never know what you want. You will always think you know what you want, and then you get there and you're like, well, now I feel like I'm missing something else. Like, what else is there? So that's what I'm saying. So my plan is to cosplay life in different cities that I've always been curious about before I commit to New York. Because I started to lower my standards. I started to be like, okay, fine, whatever. I will live in New York. It doesn't have to be a luxury building, as long as I can fulfill a social life, a desire to feel a connection, a desire to find a third space that I always just, like, happen to be there because, like, I can be, you know? Because right now, just to get out of the house just feels like a journey with path. Fuck that. So, yeah, it just feels like too much. And yeah, so my plan is to, right now, I have San Francisco and LA. My bad. I ran out of storage. But, so I'll make it quick because I'm gonna run out of storage again. But yeah, so I have LA, I have San Francisco, LA, and then I'm gonna do, like, work trips, and then probably gonna hit Seattle. I wanna do Boston, I wanna do Philly, and I'm gonna be taking you there with me as long as, you know, and then along the way I will also be doing just, like, commentary shit about, like, whatever the fuck I want, whenever I wanna yap. And so that's that. I'm Tiffany. I'm signing off now. And we'll circle back. That's gonna be my new thing. Okay, I'm gonna end every video because I work in the corporate world. So yeah, that's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna be like, we'll circle back. Is that icky? Did you get an ick? Please don't get an ick. I feel like we're gonna have a good time together. This will be fun. You can put me in the background. I can be one of those, like, videos that you just, like, leave in the background, because that's what I do a lot. Literally, me and this, like, little iPad girly, we go through it, okay? When I'm working, this bitch is on. I be looking at, like, 4 different screens. I have my Mac over here, I have my work laptop here, I have my monitor, and I have my iPad. So yeah, okay, now I'm gonna sign off now. And I am signing off. We will circle back, and bye-bye!